Hi, I'm Wendy Bounds, anchor for WSJ Live and former small business editor here at the Wall Street Journal. Welcome back to WSJ Startup of the Year, the Wall Street Journal's interactive online documentary series tracking dynamic CEOs and their stories of startup to success. Now, we started with 24 innovative companies, and now we are down to our final 3. We have flown them in to our New York City studios for their 5th and their final task in the series, a debate in which each entrepreneur will have the opportunity to convince WSJ editors why his or her company should be named Startup of the Year. We have Catherine Minshew from The Muse, an online career development site, and Allison Sawyer from Rebellion Photonics, which makes specialized equipment to detect gas leaks, and Mert Isery from SwipeSense, a technologically advanced hand hygiene system. Congratulations to all of you for making it to the final 3.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now let's get right down to business. We're going to have 3 parts to this debate. First, each of you will have 1 minute to tell us why your company should be named WSJ Startup of the Year over and beyond the other 2 contenders. Good luck to all 3 of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Catherine, you are up first. Why should you be named Startup of the Year specifically over these 2?
Yeah, so we are The Muse, and as you said, we help take the agony out of job search and inspire people's career. We have currently around 1 million people a month that are coming to the site to explore job opportunities. They're learning core skills like negotiation, Microsoft Excel, public speaking, or peeking inside the offices of companies. And I think that we really have the potential to make a massive impact, not just in the US, but at a global level. When you look right now in the United States, there are about 153 million people who are employed. And recent statistics show that 70% of them are unengaged with their jobs. They're disengaged at work. Now, some of us have been in a job we hate, and we know the impact that that can make. I think that having a difference in the day-to-day lives of hundreds of millions of Americans and people internationally is something that's very, very much needed right now as the labor market changes, and I think it's one of the reasons why the scale of that impact means we can be the Wall Street Journal Startup of the Year.
You say massive impact, though, but why more impact over companies that are trying to potentially save people's lives?
Exactly. I think saving lives is really important, and honestly, I'm incredibly glad that both of these companies are in the market. I think you can't argue that they're doing really incredible work. That said, I was recently reading about the glass doors that were installed at subways that make sure people don't fall onto the tracks. Those are saving tens of thousands of lives globally. It's an incredible impact. It's very, very important. It doesn't necessarily mean, I think, that at that scale, you're seeing something that should be the innovation, the Startup of the Year.
All right. Allison Mert, you heard her. Allison, you're up.
Hi, I'm Allison Sawyer, CEO of Rebellion Photonics. And at Rebellion Photonics, we have truly revolutionary optics. Our cameras actually see gas leaks before they cause explosions or become emissions. We're a later stage startup, and we're set to really revolutionize oil and gas industry. Now, why over our competitors should we be named Startup of the Year? Well, I love both of these guys and their passion. I believe in their needs, but I believe the Startup of the Year competition was set out with multiple tasks to show you need the product, you need a clearly defined need, you need a business model that'll match, and that's where we check all the boxes, and that's where we really have come and ready to launch into a really huge company. Where while my competitors, I think they will be successful someday, there's still some pivoting they're going to need to do to get there.
All right, Mert, you heard it. You get the final word here. Don't tell me you love them. You don't love them. You want to be Startup of the Year. Tell us why.
Well, every year, hospital-acquired infections kill 100,000 Americans. And according to the CDC, the best way to prevent those infections is to increase hand hygiene among healthcare workers. SwipeSense is the only solution that combines the convenience of a portable dispenser with the power of real-time data. We're young, we're ambitious, we're extremely passionate about our technology, but those aren't the reasons why we should win this competition. SwipeSense should win because Blue Cross Blue Shield, one of our key strategic partners, is also one of our biggest investors. SwipeSense should win because in the past 4 months alone, we've signed 11 of the leading medical centers in the United States to use our product. And finally, the most important reason, SwipeSense should win because our success is a matter of life and death for 100,000 Americans every single year.
And what do you have over the life and death over her company?
Well, in the videos that I've seen Allison speak, according to gas explosions, about 130 individuals unfortunately lose their lives. Obviously, that's a very, very sad thing to happen to anyone. However, hospital-acquired infections infect 1 out of 20 hospitalized patients in the United States. We all know people that have been to hospitals. People go to hospitals all the time, and it's a very real threat that impacts the lives of hundreds of thousands of people.
All right.
Yeah, but it's not just hand washing. I mean, we're in the medical center of America, so it was easy for me to go talk to people about this issue. And it's not just hand washing though. The big thing really is all the surfaces. Just like on an airplane, that's why you're getting sick. You're touching the surfaces. So to have a really well-rounded solution that's really going to, like you say, save the hundreds of thousands of lives. And I think you can do that. I'm still optimistic you can take this space, but I wonder if it's just by changing your business model and running it as a service, for example. But
Part 2, that is where you get to go at it. Good job, guys. We'd like all your answers. You're all ready. No one threw anything. So we're going to wait till part 2 for that.
Yeah.
Right. Good answers, guys. All right, so are these entrepreneurs' arguments bringing them one step closer to being the first WSJ Startup of the Year? We want to know what you think. I want you to submit your votes for the CEO you think is representing him or herself the best at WSJ.com/SOTY. Now, we have 2 more segments of the debate left, so be sure to join us again right here